My first guest, of course, a talented actor who has starred in numerous films, including Rogue One, A Star Wars Story, Milk, and Y Tu Mama Tambien. Please welcome Mexico City's own Diego Luna! Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for being here.
When we announced that we were coming to Mexico City, you immediately said, "I'm in," and we're very grateful that you're part of this.
I am very happy you're doing this. This means a lot to all of us, obviously. You
yeah.
Can
How do you think? I mean, you know, you saw that I tried to be in a telenovela.
I was laughing out there. I mean, it's ridiculous.
What's the problem? Kate,
I'm sure you've been getting a lot of Mexican women's attention. I can smell your urgency, you know? It's a problem.
You think that's the problem with the Mexican women sense that I'm too needy? Is that it?
Yeah. It's pretty obvious, you know? You're asking for it.
What about this? Is this hurting me or helping me in Mexico?
That's hurting you badly. I'll tell you why. I mean, you're huge. Clearly, you're huge.
Big guy,
you're the size of two Mexicans put together. So you arrive and there's a woman there. And she's intimidated.
Yes.
You know, and you don't have to add another half a meter of hair. It's like so pretentious, like,
yes,
oh, I have
this.
This hard all day long, you know? Look at my hair.
So you think I could, if I change the hair and I relax a little bit? Yes, go ahead. Go for it. Go for it.
Oh, there you go. It moves. Oh, this is big news. It
Get
moves.
in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I also have a...
Look. Now I just look drunk, don't I look?
I'm gonna get you drunk.
Oh, what is this?
I brought the medicine for your urgency.
Oh,
it's just gonna make you chill. That's a mezcal.
This is a mezcal.
Sorry, I didn't bring the big bottle, but that's the size I use to when I'm nervous to go into your show or you know, before the PTA meeting at the school of my kids.
Viva Mexico.
Viva Mexico, señor. Salud.
Now, I want to ask you, Diego, this is fascinating to me. You got your start in telenovelas, and you began in telenovelas. You actually had sex on film before you had actual sex. Is that true?
Yes, you're going too far.
No, it's true.
I did. You know, you probably when you go like, when was the first time I had sex? You have to remember. You go to this memory. I can just rent a film.
You know exactly when it happened.
Yes, I know exactly. It was this amazing actress, beautiful, and I was dreaming about it, you know, and I felt the luckiest. I was 12 years old.
12?
Yeah.
You had a sex scene when you were 12?
Oh yeah. But I arrived and I was very nervous and I was just like, well, I hope she likes it. And after the scene, because I know it's not going to be sex, but then something can start from there, right?
Yeah.
And then I get there and then I see 40 people looking at me, you know, like with the camera.
They got the cameras, everything.
Shit. And I could just think of like, oh, I don't want to have a heart. Please, please, please. I don't want to get too excited, you know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And obviously it didn't happen. I was 12. I couldn't control it. She was very nice. She hid it.
She took good care of you. That's the important thing.
Care. But I started doing telenovelas, you know.
Yeah. You started doing telenovelas. It was your training. And then, of course, what's happened to you since then has been absolutely spectacular. Rogue One, A Star Wars Story. Significant. I mean, biggest film in the world. And such a big deal for a Latino to be a lead in a Star Wars movie. This was a seismic change.
It meant a lot. And it meant a lot for, I mean, today, in this time, this happening, you know, it's not a coincidence, you know. I read many things, and there was a beautiful, beautiful thing that a girl from San Diego wrote about the experience of having her father watching the film and how the father reacted to my character and the accent and feeling represented on the screen.
So the father, of course,
was an
Mexican,
an
immigrant, and he saw and he couldn't believe.
He couldn't believe he was watching a Star Wars film and that his accent was represented, that he knew who I was. And
that's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I think the kind of medicine we're talking about in these times, you know? We need that medicine.
We need that medicine. Obviously, we're doing a lot of comedy here, but on a personal level, I've talked to many Mexicans since I arrived, and this is the biggest feeling that I get from them. They feel misunderstood, and their feelings are hurt on a very simple human level. Specific politics aside, they've heard these things that were said at campaign rallies. They've heard this chant, build the wall. They've heard certain words used about them. And I've spent a lot of time trying to explain to them, many people in the United States love the Mexican people. This is a misrepresentation of how people feel. And I think that needs to come across.
I agree, and I think those people that are afraid of being deported today, their voice has been silent. And we have to make sure their stories are told in and out the States, and that they get their stories matter to us, you know, because they need that strength to keep going. And ignorance, we can fight with love and with understanding and with things like what you're doing, you know, showing respect.
We've wanted this to be a very positive experience, and what's the most beautiful thing for me is
you
that...
wanted sex. I mean, don't get us confused. I mean, you came and you asked a producer, please, I want to have sex
Listen,
with
please.
some Mexican actress.
Okay, yes,
That
okay.
was clear.
Okay. Numero uno, sex, okay? But numero dos was to bring positivity. Come on, give me a break. To the people of Mexico and let them know that we hear them, that they are heard, and that what is so nice is that so many of them, when they've had an opportunity to speak, I don't get a lot of anger from them. I get them talking in a very beautiful, eloquent way, saying, we need to come together. We're really...
It's about empathy.
It's empathy, which makes me feel happy. Well, I say we end on a positive note, which is we drink. I am an optimist, and I think better times are coming. So, Viva Mexico! Rogue One, a Star Wars story, will be available on digital HD and Blu-ray on March 24th. Diego Luna, everybody! Much more from Mexico when we return.